Hi there, listeners. We here at BrainDeath would like to remind you that everything we say here is just our opinion, bro. There's no need to get your knickers in a twist over what comes out of our mouths. BrainDeath also contains mature humor, adult themes, and a good deal of foul language. Listener discretion is definitely advised.
You, my friend, you're a lot like them, but I caught your lie, and you know I did. Now I'm lost in you.
What's up, everybody? Fucking A, this is BrainDeath. Another goddamn episode.
Don't sound so enthusiastic, Christ.
I'm never enthusiastic about doing these. I love them, but I fucking hate them too.
Hey, we could have worse topics than we do tonight, so be thankful for that.
We're recording this on the eve, a few days after the whole Karu thing has come to light, and I have been looking into that pretty deep myself. I didn't want to talk about it tonight because it's still the scars are still fresh.
Yeah, he's been looking into it deep enough that he began to uncover the eldritch horrors that lie at the depths of human deprivation. And I think the abyss started to stare back a little bit, so probably for the sake of that sanity.
I'm having to take an actual, fucking break. I can count on, one hand the number of times where I've come across stuff that I had to actually take a step back and decompress for my own fucking sake. And this Karu the Wolf shit is one of those times. We'll probably end up doing an episode much later on about it once everything kind of settles down, but that's off in the fucking way in the future. Now, tonight we actually decided to do something to kind of help me decompress. Way back in, God, what was that, 2016 or wherever, after we lost the Kraut? I'm sorry, the Canadian. After we lost our Canadian with the German accent, we did an episode where we discussed various topic, ideas. And one of them was we wanted to do a series on music in the furry fandom. And because I am me and Josh is Josh, our foresight for tonight's episode was how would you describe it, Josh? Non-existent?
I mean, we did discuss this a couple times, over 2.5, 3 years ago. Yeah, so we got our studying in well in advance. Yeah, this was a pretty last-minute fucking topic for us tonight, kind of.
Literally, I just started going back into my my archives and realized how much of the stuff I still actually had, and was like, no, fuck it, we're doing this because it's a fantastic story.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We're not actually doing something, I guess, traditionally musical, but I wanted to tell you all a story. Because Josh and I like to opine from time to time about various interesting individuals that we have come across. And I'm not telling you how long I've been in the fandom, you can figure it out yourself. In my time, this is quite possibly one of my favorite all-time favorite encounters with fur faggotry.
Particularly pertaining to music this time.
Yes, this actually particularly pertains to music, so with this story, I would like to kick off our Music in the Fandom series.
Tonight on BrainDeath, we are not commit solicides. This is a revolutionary act.
Oh my god. We will get to that. Alright. So, I want to take you back to the hellscape of fur affinity circa 2011. This is the story of fur affinity user FoxSquad 091908. So I come across a drawing on the front page that looks like a furry death metal band. But they're all foxes. It's very poorly drawn.
You guys know Squidbillies, that show that ran on Adult Swim. I have no idea if it's still running or not, but if you know that show and you're familiar with the animation quality, it's not quite on that level, but attempting to come close. So yeah, that gives you a good idea of.
I visit the page, and it is the page for a furry death metal band called FoxSquad. Their gallery is certainly something to behold. This is, Josh, the first in... God damn it. It's not even this that's fucking with me. It's another picture that I will link you to here in a second. Alright. This is, I believe, the picture that I came across.
Oh, dear God, what? Oh no. Okay. I made that Squidbillies comment earlier after seeing some of the other images. I won't say art, images that you linked me before. But this actually puts it into a new context. It was a hell of a lot more accurate than I even realized.
Yeah, it's just plain, bad. You can't even critically deconstruct this.
I mean, I could give it a shot. It kind of looks like an MS Paint rendition of those really long-necked aliens from the Star Wars series, the ones that made all the clones. Imagine those, except they're all anthropomorphic foxes, and the style is done in that Squidbillies style, except it looks like a promo for Suicide Squad, circa 2011. And I mean, honestly, if you thought that the animation in Squidbillies was a little unsettling, and you thought that the aliens that created the clones in Star Wars were kind of creepy looking, this image has got all of that for you. It's got that in spades. You would not be disappointed at all. You might have a hard time sleeping, but you wouldn't be disappointed.
After talking to the guy that runs this account, his name is Ilmari Foxboy. Foxboy. After talking to him, basically what I figured out is that this is a guy role-playing a band.
Literally.
But the way that he goes about it is not exactly kosher. Because you see, he posts pictures of randos. I'm assuming they're randos. See, like here you go. That's a good example, Josh. Just the whole fucking this whole fucking thing is just weird. It's unsettling.
So I'm not really sure why you would take random photographs of one of your supposed bandmates sleeping on the job, although it looks like it's nighttime and this person is very annoyed that he was woken up. But I'm doubly unsure why you would upload that to a furry website where you and your band are trying to post music.
I liked this. Someone said, how can you pre-record a song with the bass player MIA? And their response was, pre-record is like recording, but you record it with an MP3 and edit it on Audacity. So we're getting our song ready for the real recording this coming fall. No. That's objectively not what that's not how any of that works. I technically am a professional recording engineer. I have recorded bands for sums of money that would make some fursuiters or some fursuit makers jealous. So, pre-recording, yes, you can use Audacity. First off, I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, record it with an MP3. Pre-recording is basically just scratch tracks that the drummer plays to. The rhythm, or really it's the most solid guitarist in the band, but usually the rhythm comes in, lays down his tracks to a metronome, and that's what the drummer records his parts to. Alright? And then everyone else comes in and lays their actual parts on top of what the drummer recorded. So, there's really no editing involved unless both guitarists in the band are just completely fucking ass at their instrument. In which case, if you can't make it through your entire fucking song in one take, at least good enough for a scratch track, then you really don't need to be doing anything except practicing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, audio engineering spurgery aside,
I just kind of got a little bit of a kick out of this. One of the comments on it is, of course, from Ilmari Foxboy, and the comment says, "Hey, he was sleeping in my bed, LOL."
which, coupled with that icon, is just...
Well, if you take a good look at that icon and you look at the face of the individual that was photographed there, I'm kind of thinking they're the same person.
Oh. No, the Il Murray guy has a fucking huge nose. And again, well, no. See, if you look, oh my God, this is here we go. Just to shift gears a little bit. Just enjoy that.
Stego. Stego.
Stego.
Stego is the lead vocalist of the band FoxSquad. The real Stego behind the Fox Stego.
He legitimately in that picture looks like he does not have a clue what the fuck he's doing there. Like, it literally looks like his friend dragged him out of the house and was like, look, just stand there and look, like, menacingly, you know. And he's just like, what the fuck are we doing here again? Nah, dude, just trust me. Just trust me. Are you going to be posting this to your weird fucking RP furry band? No. No, man. I told you, I quit doing that.
Yeah, the look on this guy's face is the look of somebody who literally just seconds ago asked the person taking the photograph if they were planning on uploading it on the internet somewhere. To which the person taking the photograph responded by saying absolutely nothing and proceeding to take several photos.
One of which was this one.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, who the fuck these people are. If they're just random friends, or if this, you know, maybe in some fucking weird ass world, this motherfucker actually had a band of motherfuckers put together. And they were cool with him doing all this.
I mean, what universe would that be in? Because it sounds depressing enough that I might actually fit in there. Fox Squad Live. Oh dear. Oh wow. You know, I think I actually like this the most out of all the art that you've linked me so far. Primarily because I can't actually
see anything.
And the hyper compressed laser show JPEG that they used as the background is
It looks like more like it's from a rave or something than.
Well, whatever it's from, and despite all the compression, it's a little bit of an improvement.
Yes, but Josh, this is from the same set. This is what had me losing my shit.
Is this the final evolution of crabcore? Like, is this the final form? Like, if Attack Attack hadn't completely fallen apart, is this what their videos would have looked like at some point?
Yes.
That's all I want to know.
Yes. Yeah, I love the Asking Alexandria shirt in there too. That's one thing. This guy, I don't know if he traces them or like some of them. Obviously, he downloads the designs and just like copy pastes it on the shirt. But there is not a single character drawn that doesn't have some sort of popular like metal band logo on it. And I'm not talking like Metallica or shit like that. No, this is very circa 2011 deathcore kid type shit. There's I Declare War, there's The Faceless, there's Oceano, um,
Uh,
th-
I
there's Rose Funeral, Bullet for My Valentine for some reason.
I mean, Asking Alexandria kind of doesn't fit in at all with those. I don't.
Oh wait, here we go. Here's there. Oh, apparently, apparently there was a girl in the band at some point. I'm not sure how that happened.
Sex changes are very easily done and undone and all that. So, I mean, that's a possibility we can't ignore. I just kind of like. I kind of like this one because
The guy on the right.
that's what drew me to it at first. But the more I looked at it, the more the one in the middle was like, is this a really like surreal, horrifying furry take on Toki Wartooth?
Jesus Christ. 2011, I mean,
Fucking peak Metalocalypse.
yeah, so. Oh, and for the record, Josh, the guy on the left, that thing on his throat is supposed to be a tattoo.
I figured. I was actually really hoping that's what that was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a tattoo. It's fucking god awful, and it's a fucking crapshoot whether or not he includes it in the artwork.
I mean, I'm guilty of doing that with the quote-unquote tattoos on my own character, so I can't judge too terribly. But, yeah, when you mentioned earlier that a lot of times he'll just kind of copy and paste JPEGs into stuff, you weren't kidding because, and I think the picture you just sent me is going to be absolutely no different. With that Asking Alexandria shirt, it was very obviously just
Kind of traced over.
no, it wasn't even traced over. It had been copy and pasted. It was a shitty quality JPEG that he copy and pasted onto the shirt. You could see the box.
Well, and you can see it on these as well.
Yeah.
This was the last picture that they uploaded of the quote-unquote band before the trouble. You see, I bullshitted with these guys for probably a month or so. Well, I had made a few comments about their music not being able to be, found anywhere. Despite the fact that they were, pushing shit like their album covers and fan stats. They actually had a fan graph. I'm not sure what site this is from, but it is quite possibly top recruitment channel, MySpace.
I'm just kind of wondering here for a second how exactly it is, Ed, that you come across this shit, because the one you just linked me, submission information, posted 7 years ago. Category, designs. And we'll skip past all the species, gender, etc., etc. Views, 37. I am the 37th person in 7 years
to look
to
at this.
yes, to open this webpage. How do you come across this shit? Are you like a shark? Except instead of being able to pick up subtle changes in the electromagnetic field through those weird nerves they've developed, you can like just sense autism. Like you've got fucking spidey sense. You know, you're like Peter Butt fucking Parker. The hair on your arm stands the fuck up, and you're just like, something's wrong. I can feel it.
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe that's the case. So yeah, they're talking like they're an actual band with actual music. They're posting shit like this graph here, which just look at it.
Oh God, but it fucking hurts. We're good with the ladies, winky face.
I can guarantee you that absolutely zero deathcore band in the history of goddamn deathcore has had a demographic breakdown like that. Because according to this graph, there's a bunch of 13 to 17-year-old females that just love some shitty furry deathcore band.
I'm more interested in the 25 to 34 range that is apparently all female and really into a shitty deathcore furry band. Also, if you didn't notice, they are apparently out of Indiana. Oh shit! We raised them special out there, my dude. We got plenty of corn. Yes, it's all them GMOs.
This is corn-fed autism.
God, I need to work on my fucking Alex Jones impersonation because this would be the perfect time for it. Fan breakdown by region. Florida and California being the two. What? Wait a second. Why? Assuming these aren't just like random photos slapped onto a white background.
Which,
with some MS DOS looking fonts. Why are like the third most popular state is in the middle of Colorado? Like nothing in North or South Dakota, nothing in Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, Oklahoma, and then just Colorado. It's like, yeah, actually, we're pretty big shit there, you know. The big three: California, Florida, and Colorado.
Probably because you have to have a lot of meth in your system to put up with this shit.
I was thinking weed, but
well, this is 2011, mind you. This is before all that was legalized.
Oh, so, yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Back in the dark ages.
Back in the dark ages before weed legalization.
Back when I would still get pee-pee slapped for smoking my plants.
God wouldn't have put it here if it was bad for you.
Shut up, Gary Johnson.
Okay. God also put Black Widow spiders on the earth, but...
Here we are. Holy shit, we're popular in Florida. Yeah, I don't know if being popular in Florida is actually a good thing. No, not
on the one hand, Cannibal Corpse is there. On the other hand, Florida man.
I mean, if you think about like Cannibal Corpse and its reputation amongst the entire phenomenon that is death metal, if you could pick one state that you had to guess that they were from without knowing beforehand, would it not be Florida?
Honestly, I would say New York, but that's just me.
I'm just thinking maybe they were inspired when they would look out their window and see people on bath salt eating people's faces. And
That's
where
why.
inspiration
That's why
came from.
they're originally from Buffalo, New York, and they moved to Florida. So, Cannibal Corpse, a death metal band formed in the '80s, have become snowbirds.
Oh man, I gotta start closing some of these tabs because if I accidentally click on them while I'm going through here, I'm just gonna randomly start bursting out fucking laughing.
That's part of the reason that I kept talking to these guys, because every time they uploaded something, it was just hilarious. But I started kind of going at them like, okay, well let me hear some of your actual music. Oh, well, we don't have anything recorded yet. We're going into the studio, this, that, and the other. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool. Fuck, put a phone in the middle of your next practice or something, you know? I really want to hear something from you guys. Oh, yeah. And they kept dodging me. And then one day, they uploaded a song. And they said it was their song, that it was an amazing song that they wrote and recorded. It was going to be on their new record called Into the Beyond. Problem is, I knew this wasn't their song. It's from a band that was, kind of popular at the time, but not like so popular that you would like immediately recognize them. There's just something about. Okay. Here's a little lesson for you. The phrase "fake it till you make it" is very. It really rings true a lot of the time, especially with musicians. And basically, what it is, what it's referring to is, you need to look like a professional band if you plan to become a professional band. You have to basically look the part before you get the part, and that's why a lot of the bands that you see get signed already have like the professional artwork, and they've already dropped $1,500 on a music video for their new single and shit.
Putting on the dog.
Exactly. This is a band, FoxSquad. Everything I'd seen out of them up until this point was what I have shown you. None of it was professional. It was all bullshit. So when I hit play on this song and heard a professional recording, there was that little part in my head that went, no, this is not right.
My spidey sense.
This is not what you would expect music and production-wise out of a band that was putting this kind of effort into their artwork.
I was thinking more along the lines of this, or hang on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, just and I don't want to get you too sidetracked, but do me a favor and the second one, look at the skull, look at the face.
That's a human skull on a fur fag.
Yeah, and the jaws don't even mesh up.
Not in the slightest.
And why does the face on the one right above that I posted, the pirate looking one, why the second I saw that, even in the thumbnail, the first thing that popped into my head was just the name Michael Jackson. Hey there, Peter Pan. Neverland belongs to me now.
Oh my god.
I got all the little scene girls. Effectively sidetracked you. I'm sorry.
So,
But,
yeah. The recording did not match up with what you would expect from an account that was putting this kind of effort into the artwork front. Because arguably, you want the artwork to be the thing that you put the most effort into. Obviously, the music is the most important, but the artwork draws people in. You could have the best recording in the world, but if you slap this kind of artwork on it, nobody's going to give a fuck.
yeah, exactly.
You know.
As somebody who's not really a musician at all, but has been consuming music, particularly heavy metal, for 15 years now, that's absolutely true. Not having album artwork is honestly preferable to having really low quality, unprofessional stuff.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any attention if you have really low quality album artwork, because people are just going to assume, looking off that, it's the whole first impressions thing. Sure, they're not always fair. You could be like fucking Agalok levels of like fucking amazing, but if your shit looks like it was done on MS Paint, people are going to assume the music is of an equivalent quality, and they're not even going to give you a second chance.
Exactly. So, like I said, there was that little thing in the back of my head that said, no, this is not right.
I mean, besides the skull that doesn't even fit the jawline of an anthro, but
yeah.
Fucking lizard people everywhere, man.
There was a fun little thing on FA at the time where if you hit download, it would show you the original file name. This is how dumb these motherfuckers were. Or this motherfucker, or whoever was running this account. The original file name showed that the song was from a band called And Hell Followed With. Me and a couple... I had made a comment on it, and a couple of other people noticed that comment. And they started adding to it, like, hey, why are y'all stealing music? Now, anyone with half a brain who when called out for something like this, you would imagine the reaction would be what? Oh, fuck, I've been caught. Okay, let me take it down. Let me go quiet. Fuck, sorry, my mistake. Won't happen again. Um, whatever. That's fine. Don't fucking do it again. Um,
Yeah, because most of the people that are calling this dude out on it are probably literally just one time calling him out. Like, that's bullshit. Don't post bullshit.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're not that stupid. Just don't do that.
Exactly.
And that'd be the end of it. Sorry, okay, I won't. I'll go quiet, or maybe actually post some of the real music we're doing if we actually did. It would be a pretty minor thing. You just kind of admit you fucked up, or you shut the hell up and can hope it goes away. That's the only sane response. Because these people aren't that fucking invested in it.
No, it's it's the same thing as if you come across somebody fucking tracing artwork. Like, hey, that's not fucking cool. Like, knock it the fuck off.
Exactly. It doesn't become your life's goal to fucking ruin them. It's just, you get the pee-pee slap. That's it.
Exactly. You take your pee-pee slap and you move on. Instead, they post this.
Ooh, a journal. Well, not useful by FoxSquad 091908 7 years ago. Well, it's official. This site is 100% not helpful. It sucks dick. Whoa, chill on the homophobia there, bruh. At least MySpace, Facebook, Reverb Nation, YouTube, and Bandroot is more useful. Too bad they didn't add the delete the account or deactivate on user page here. Oh well, question mark. We're just going to change our password that we can't figure. So long, everyone. See all of you bitches in hell! Exclamation point.
We're just gonna change our password to something that we can't figure out.
I mean, first of all, reading that I think it was starting to give me the warning signs of a brain hemorrhage, but this was posted in 2011, so I'm pretty damn sure there was the option to deactivate your profile at that point.
Yes, there was.
I mean, FA's user interface is not the most intuitive, so I can completely understand how one of these 56%er types would be incapable of figuring out how to do that. It's a difficult site to kind of navigate for the average layman. It's probably labyrinthian to somebody who has a hard time differentiating their IQ from their shoe size.
13 comments. Note in the recent journals tab. House party show at Jeffrey House. 0 comments. Party was the bomb. 0 comments. New demo is out, which, by the way, all that says is we just got finished recording a new demo. Sleep in peace. Hope you guys like it. No link. No release date. They say the demo is out, but then they say they just got finished recording it. 0 comments. Another house party, yeah. 0 comments. The Drama Journal, 13.
To be fair, it's the only journal with content that can actually be commented on. Well, what is it? Are you cool yet?
7 years later. Hey, you got that link yet?
But remember, Ed, they changed their password to something that
that
they
they'll
can't
they
figure.
can't figure out. Yeah, fuck.
No, not that they can't
they'll-
figure out, that they
that
can't
they can't
figure.
figure.
Exactly.
So they'll never actually see that comment. Maelstrom. Well, no surprise when you're only using the fandom to gain popularity. Just saying. Setsu, which is one of the people who was like dog shitting on him with me. Not just that, this is a one-man band and he stole their music from another. I'd offer proof, but as soon as he was caught out, he deleted the, quote, demo submission and is apparently leaving FA. Everyone that approached him about it, he'd delete/hide comments, delete submissions, and block the person. Huh? Really? If that's true, that's quite disrespectful and shows poor musicianship. You don't fucking say. But how come he gets so many followers on Facebook, MySpace, and other stuff, and also performs at concerts? And who is it he has stolen from? Or is this all faked? The demo he'd submitted here on FA was stolen from And Hell Followed With, the song being In Vastness I Transfigure. That's what it was. I knew it was some like weird name like that. Yeah, he got called out hard on this. He got reported to both Foxamore and Dragoneer. Back when Dragoneer actually kind of half-assed did shit.
It was the best of times, they were the worst of times.
Oh, Edward Sebastian. Yeah, and guess what? I'm on each one of those sites myself, so the admins will all be getting little notes on those sites as well. As a musician, what you've done has deeply insulted me and everyone else that busts their ass for their passion. What you did is inexcusable, and I, for one, am not going to let it go. Even in 2011, I was a salty, petty-ass bitch.
God damn it, Edward never changed.
Serb replies to me, you are a legend.
Oh God, sir.
Yeah. So, he briefly popped back up on the site under the name She's a Fox Demon, basically doing the same exact shit under a different name, but when he figured out that I had found him again, he bailed.
Gee, I wonder why.
So, after I got in touch with the mods, specifically Foxamore, who is a musician, I mentioned it to him specifically because he would get the gist of what I was saying, the reason I was so upset about it. Not only did this account get shit canned from FA, the guy's personal account got shit canned. Ilmari Foxboy 1992. Account has been terminated, stolen copyrighted music on an alternate account.
I didn't realize it had been suspended or banned.
Oh yeah, they shit canned all of them.
I hope he didn't commit suicide.
Ilmari Foxboy 1992 is the account that gave us this fucking gold. What is this?
As the UFA clone troop stare, as in staircase, at death.
No,
Well,
not staircase, stair dragon.
While a Vamponesian knight holding him by the neck, tightening his grip on his throat and tell the commander something before being stabbed and thrown off a cliff.
Something I should mention to you, Josh. This Ilmari Foxboy guy is a big Star Wars fan.
I was actually literally just about to comment on like the outfit that this quote-unquote Vamponesian knight is wearing, and it literally just looks like black Jedi robes.
That's because it is. There's this.
Oh no. What is this? Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, no. What the fuck? Why does it make me answer a fucking survey before I look at content on the... Oh my god!
You okay?
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, it was doing this shit where I had to actually answer like a little survey.
What the fuck?
That maybe we should do that IMVU takeover video at some point after all.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was like a fucking 4-question product survey for cars. And I finished it because I just clicked random fucking answers and this popped up. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Ahsoka, you're going down a path that I can't follow.
God. Artwork request for Power Rangers Fan 12. Cool. I could add some detail, but I'm good. Hope you like it, dude. Jesus Christ.
It's not even a response to the guy that posted the comment. He commented on his own picture by mistake, I'm assuming.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate MS Paint. It's coarse and annoying, and it gets everywhere.
There you go.
Oh no, what is the... What? UFA? What the fuck even is UFA? Like, is this... Holy shit. These clones are the new product of the future of UFA. They never have colors during the 6 months in the UFA Clone War. Until now. When General Scott was captured by the BTF forces and took him to one of their home worlds that they're building a massive droid army, Captain Delaney and Commander Fleshner had sneak into factory and rescue General Scott. After they rescue General Scott, they run out and they were surrounded. I love that
that's just a sentence by itself. After they rescue General Scott.
Yeah, that's why I just kind of abruptly stopped. Like, oh, okay. That was... fourth generation clone troopers had aided them and took off. The first, second, and fourth clone troopers served in the large-scale battle on Gensid. I don't know if that's actually a planet in Star Wars. Maybe he meant like... I don't even know. I'm not... After that...
Something tells me that he kind of took the Star Wars universe and did one of those, okay, well, this is what it would be if I made it. kind of deals that you see a lot of with artists of this particular quality.
Say it with me, Ed. Autism.
Autism. No,
I don't
but
know. I'm rather offended that he in his headcanon has changed all the clone troopers to generic white guys. Like that, the clone troopers were all like, non-white dudes, and this is just completely ridiculous.
Yeah, the guy without the helmet is 100% like Aryan Brotherhood.
This is a violation of my right to diversity. Holy shit. Yeah.
They wear camouflage.
If
but
it's
the same armor.
If it's like Flecktarn camouflage, then he wins like 50 brownie points for that.
No.
Oh no, they drew a gun. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
I hate to give him this credit, but at least it's better than the way he draws guitars.
Well, if you look closely at it, it's not actually drawn. It's 3D modeled. So he was in like CNC tool or something like that and made this 3D model.
He did the same thing with the gunship fleet. Except he just copy-pasted the same one over and over again.
Yep. Hey, at least the 3D modeling on the gunship fleet is like semi-decent. I'm just
it only went awry when he added color.
My concern is just that knowing this guy's history, he didn't actually make any of those 3D models.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Shit.
Oh boy. There's a story that I can download.
Oh, sweet mother of God, are you sure?
$731 words. 1 page. Alright, I can do this. About 10,000 years before the Great UFA Clone Wars begun, the galaxy was split in half. 2 wars that would have destroyed the existence of the races. A small territory that is 47% half of the galaxy. That was the Republic Fosican Empire against the uprising golden age of the Vampnosian Empire. 2 empires were against each other about their political views, religious, and orders. This one organization is part of the RFE. The Knights of the Fosican Warriors. Their side views are peace and balance in the galaxy. So, the Fosicans, I guess, are the Jedi. But the Vampnosian Knights see them as a joke and disgusted by their view of good and light. So they're the Sith.
I'm not sure. I mean, their outfits look like distinctly different from the Jedi and the Sith and all that. I mean, they're not using lightsabers. Goy, come on.
I thought I could get through this whole fucking page, but I am like not even through the first paragraph. And for the record,
there is no paragraph. It's just a wall of fucking text and like.
For the record, the way I'm reading it is not because I'm like actively making fun of it. It's because like I'm having to process the shit as it goes, like as I'm reading it.
He's more or less reading it exactly how it's fucking written.
Yeah.
The golden vamp.
The Vampanesians were jealous by the looks on the RFE and the Fosakan warriors. The golden Vampanesian warrior has conquered more than 1,000 planets and 34 star systems during their olden days. Their empire is strong. As so with the RFE. The year is 7996 BC. So apparently Christ... apparently the Christian God is alive and well in this fucking universe.
I mean, it would probably be to everyone's benefit if he were just saying, like, you know, that whole y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. Well, I mean,
this motherfucker needs Jesus.
Case in butt fucking point.
Senators in the RFE Empire. Wait. So RFE is Republic Fosakan Empire, and he just said senators in the RFE Empire. Republic Fosakan Empire. Gotcha. Are allies providing support and aids to the... They have an entire group of senators just out there pausing their neg holes.
Master Yoda, what are you doing?
Ooh, quiet must be. Still you must stay, young Skywalker.
Yoda, I've never read about this in any of the Jedi Codex.
Shh. Worry you must not, young Padawan. Pause your nego must be.
Look, all I'm saying is... Obviously, this was set in current-day California. I swear to God, if the RFE loses, we're gonna know why.
Yeah, it's like all of our knights are suddenly dying before they reach age 45. We can't figure out what the hell is going on. It's just a mysterious illness. It must have been those Vampanosians.
Could it possibly be the fact that we infected them all with AIDS? Oh no, absolutely not. California told us it was okay.
It's not a crime anymore, fam. It's just a misdemeanor.
God.
As they're meeting and discussed about the uprising threats by the Vampnosian Empire to invade into the Outer Rim and Middle Rim territory.
I don't want them invading any of my rims, thank you very much.
Well, I mean, that's why they're infecting everyone with AIDS. That way, when the Vampnosians invade their rims, they're gonna be paused and all fucking die. To ambush the RFE and take out several strong RFE capital planets and make them weak and surrender to the Vampnosis invades and Tready. The head of Department of Defense told their commander-in-chief to set up a RFE blockade around the edge of their territory to encounter the Vampnosian invasion fleet. Sad. before they decide to choose the RFE blockade. Period. They had fallen under attack by the Vampnosian invasion force. RFE's forces has scramble all fighters to encounter the Vampnosian frigates. Actually, he spelled that right, and I mispronounced it. Holy shit! I'm going to kill myself.
No, that's the thing. You expected him to horribly misspell it.
So I just pronounced it how it was typed. Like, oh my god. Blasting away the enemy, period. RFE's ground forces had encountered Vampnosian assault walkers and units, period. 1 day later, period. The RFE's forces had held off the invaders, period. With a full victory against the invasion, period. This mean the Great Civil War... Oh shit, I lost my place.
This mean the Great Civil War has begun, period. The Senates had full voted in on the war against the Vampnosian Empire, period. I can't keep doing this. This is gonna take up 3/4 of the goddamn podcast if we keep doing this, Josh.
As they prepare their troops for warfare, period, loading up the supplies and weapons, period, they head out to the Outer Rim and Middle Rim territory as they'll hold off the second Vampnosian invasion, while Forsaken warriors decided to tag along with the RFE's forces if they encounter any Vampnosian knights, period. Many months has passed by, period. RFE's forces hasn't encountered any Vampnosian fleets, period, until they sneak behind RFE front line and attack the starports on a ring planet Sabfurlan. Sabfurlan, okay. That actually sounds like it could be something fucking canon Star Wars, if I'm honest.
Right.
Sabfurlan. Costing the RFE fleets to hold the halt. No, yeah. What? Costing the RFE fleets to hold to the halt. Okay. As they try to rebuild the starport so they can refill and reshock on food.
They have to electrocute all the cows for their steaks.
Oh, they're electrocuting all the gays.
There you go. So
one of their senators.
Not only is Christ canon in this universe, so is Pence.
Yeah, he's one of their senators, man. Like, he's just like, I've had enough of all this pausing neg holes, Master Yoda. Put the blindfold on, stand against the wall.
That's what the war was actually about. They this is the rewritten history.
Oh my god. Yeah, this I can't do all of this. It's physically difficult to read. It's actually like a physical challenge to read it.
It really is. Like, holy fuck. But in the context of this guy, it does make a lot of sense. So, shortly after he gets called out, and they shut down the fucking FoxSquad profile, he posts this golden journal called Some Furries Are Jerks.
That feel when he posts a new journal.
I thought this website is so much friendlier. FRIENDLYER. But I guess it's wrong. Some furries on here are a bunch of fucking jerks or hostile turd newcomers. But I think it's so stupid for some fucking idiots that want to start shit with you. So you're all big and shit. And got the balls to say it on website. But in real life, you have no balls to say it to someone's face. 'Cause you'll get hurt. Period. Please! Exclamation point. I beat BEET. I beat some fucking idiots that talk shit to me. Period. Number one rule in my book. Period. If you got the balls to say it in my face in the real world. Period. You'll have 50-50 to get the shit beat, BEET, out of you, or I'll laugh and shake your hand and say you got the balls to say it. Period. But please, period. It'll really backfire a lot over the internet, period. Some people can't handle it and commit suicide. Commit suicide.
Commit suicide.
Suicides.
I just cannot help, but I don't know why my brain is like this, but I just think of that part in the fucking Jonestown tapes where, and instead of fucking Jim Jones, it's just that icon. It's just that icon over Jim Jones's face. We are not committing suicide. It's a revolutionary act. Oh, God.
What? That actually, when I first read it, made me laugh so goddamn hard that I actually changed my Telegram handle to Wolf Commits Suicides Mulder. Some people can't handle it and commit suicides. And the people on the web know you said that to the person and he or she killed themselves. Well then, you're 100% royal fuck in the ass, period. They can hold you for murder, period. And throw in prison, period. But on the other hand, question mark? It's good to have nice furry friends on your side, period. If they are loyal to you and give you support, question mark, then a friendship is a much stronger one, period. Ilmari Scott. The only comment on this journal that has been made in 7 years is from Derek Ashik. And he writes, applauds.
Please clap.
So, this account got banned as well. It's,
Oh, I'm almost disappointed. I'm almost disappointed because all of that MS Paint artwork was such a gift.
I love this. I really fucking just love this.
I was wondering what the hell that even was.
Look really close and you can see that I use paint. I don't have to look closely. I can tell from way far off.
I could tell just by looking at the link and seeing your name in it.
That is pretty much the story of, FoxSquad. And by extension, Ilmari Foxboy 1992. This is your legacy, Ilmari.
Posted 7 years ago. Views 23. Resolution 622 by 298. The band logo. 622 by 298. Took me like a month to finish it. Then I don't want to know how long it takes you to sign your autograph on paperwork or your signature on paperwork, because I feel like that would probably be like at least a couple hour long affair. God fucking damn it, that Ahsoka Tano thing popped back up. Son of a bitch, no.
So, this is one of my favorite musical encounters for the sole reason that it kind of perfectly encapsulated the shit aspect of the furry fandom, because you have the role playing, you have the theft, you have the low effort MS Paint art, and when called out on the theft, you have the nuh-uh and the the just absolute fucking blow up of this is 100% your fault for calling me out on theft.
What if I go and commit suicide? How would you feel then, huh?
Oh my god. Yeah, it was perfect. It was beautiful. I loved it.
It was one of the best examples of some of the shit aspects of the furry music community, particularly because it involved absolutely no music whatsoever aside from a song that was posted and uploaded from a completely different band.
A single song. Just one. That's all that ever.
A stolen song.
Your Vampnesian Kingdom for a song. And some shitty fox with red hair crab coring with an asking Alexandria shirt.
And might I just say that while we keep joking about the fact that he's using MS Paint, in no way am I completely shitting over artists that actually use MS Paint.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because Ed and I both know a couple artists that didn't really have anything but MS Paint for a while and could actually do some pretty impressive stuff with it.
Goddamn, Svartbarg? Pepper Svartbarg, way back in the day when he was still active.
Oh god, yeah, that guy that did like almost impressionist looking stuff on fucking MS Paint.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so I'm not. First of all, get yourself a better art program for one, unless you just have a weird fetish for MS Paint.
Which is entirely possible, but.
Second of all, it's not an excuse. It's like someone saying, I can't play guitar, and there's a double amputee that plays guitar with his fucking feet, so it's just like,
yeah.
Dude, shut up. Stop.
I think that pretty much concludes the wonderful tale of FoxSquad 09-1908.
I'm sticking with the tragedy of Darth Ilmari, the linguistically challenged.
I love that if you go to the FoxSquad page, look at the most recent shout.
Happy Dinovember, posted 2 years ago.
A full fucking 5 years after this motherfucker gets banned, people are shouting on his page.
And I went to the profile of the person that left the shout, and the very first thing I see in their favorites is feral porn. Okay, never mind. I'm closing that tab.
Oh, man. Oh! Did you see the one right after it?
Yeah, I did.
Plain vor.
I thought you meant the shout, not the
No.
faves. Oh.
No.
What is it with fucking like dinosaur and dragon furs and that crossover with fucking airplane shit, man?
I mean, dragons have wings. Oh my god, what is this? This is... Oh, man. Here you go. I love that this is like...
What? That's one hell of a crossover there, buddy. All right. The thing is, the art is actually pretty decent, so it's just like, oh, okay.
I've gotten off down that rabbit hole. I apologize.
Oh yeah.
That
Nope.
you will never see the light of another day.
At that point, I don't think I would want to.
So, 6 degrees of autism. Maybe everyone who is talking shit about this Caro thing, maybe they're right. Maybe the fandom was a mistake.
Oh God, was there ever any doubt about that?
So, I'm ending this. Y'all have a good fucking night. I'm done.
Bring me